Hey everybody, Nick Quain here, longtime member of Ottawa startup community and entrepreneurial ecosystem. First as a founder and now as the VP of Venture at Invest Ottawa, where I support entrepreneurs across the board from tech to Main Street, you name it. And for me, building back a better Ottawa comes to the workforce of tomorrow. Thinking about, most companies are going to have a hybrid workforce where some people work at home and some people are at the office and at different times. But how can we work with companies and have companies come out of this to maintain that sort of productive efficiency of utilizing, at-home workers and that flexibility that came with it. But then at the same time, bringing us back to the office so that we have higher engagement, better for our mental health, the socialization that a lot of us are missing, and at the same time, bring back some vibrancy to some of the neighborhoods that are much in need of it, and that I'm sure a lot of us are looking forward to being part of.
Please welcome Nick Quain. There he is.
Hey, Michael. Great to be
here. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm good.
Nice to see your friendly face.
Great to be here.
Yeah, and I think this issue is important, Nick, because we've heard throughout the broadcast that we're going to be in this hybrid, work from home, sometimes in the office. You, Nick, were, I think it was for 17 years, a founder and an operator of Cell One. Now you're at Invest Ottawa, quite literally, on the front lines of coaching and advising high growth companies. I think both you and I know, Nick, that fundamentally the performance of every company starts with people and then performance. So the question is, if everyone's dispersed and you're never seeing anyone, face to face like you did before, how do you create some cohesive team? Give us, what advice would you give people, Nick?
Yeah, and I think that, different companies will find themselves on different spots of the continuum of how hybrid you are, how at home you are or how remote you are. Some organizations might be completely remote, some might be completely back at the office, but the majority, it's over 90%, are going to be somewhere in between. So obviously that balance of the business's effectiveness, bringing back some of the things that have been lost, that collaboration, that innovation, the serendipity of connecting at a water cooler, that side sort of quick chat, those things are immeasurable and been very difficult to quantify in terms of what's been lost. And we want some of that back. But at the same time, we've been forced into this incredible trial and error of being forced to work remotely and realize that staff can be incredibly productive and efficient. And, maybe more when the kids aren't home, happy as well, working from work. So how do you balance that employee flexibility and happiness with the business goals and effectiveness? And where does your organization fall on that continuum? And I think, a big part of it is listening and talking to your staff and balancing that out with your business needs. But really, the advice would be to keep having that conversation, because everyone has a theory for their business or for their own personally of what they think they want on the other side of this when they come out in terms of what their hybrid's going to look like in an ideal world. But until you actually test it and live it and experience it, I think that you'll see many businesses changing on the fly and modifying how they're doing it. It might just be slight tinkering, or it might be overhaul in terms of both in terms of how many people are there, how often they're there, how they use their space, how much space they need, and really adapting to the new, the new model of that sort of flex workforce that perhaps doesn't come together all in the same building and doesn't commute at the same time every day anymore.